instant noodles. I haven't been making any videos for months now, so I'm getting a bit foggy in the talking department. I'm not gonna make any videos on the Action 2 from DJI. What I can say is it's a bloody letdown. Camera wise, I thought the DJI would have the same form factor. I mean, the Action 2 would have the same form factor as the Action Osmo 1. But now it's just a modular thing. It's just a square the size of this, the girth of a penis. Not specifically mine. I don't think it's that big. So it's the Osmo Action 2, Action 2 review. Well, so now it's about 5:20 p.m. and it looks like it's going to get very busy for that ban mian, or as we Chinese Malaysians call it, ban mi. Other people call it ban mian. So the Action 2 is disappointing because it overheats, like the what's the name of the competitor, GoPro Hero 9 and GoPro Hero 10. If you record at 4K, it's very hot. It's very hot, and the form factor is a very small little module, and it's aluminium around it, and it will scratch. It does not have any like silicone around it, and the lens might be prone to cracking. It does not have a lens cover. It's just a lot of bullshit. It does not even support a memory card or mini memory card, or is it called a memory card? It just have a maximum of 22 gigs. Disappointing indeed. Why don't just have a second iteration of this SKU by putting one modular with the other part of the battery and slots and whatnot. Just do that and people will be happy instead of this small little square thing. Disappointing indeed. And the price, oh my god, $500 just for the module and the camera module and the battery module and whatever module, as opposed to the first DJI Osmo Action 1. I think now it costs about 1,100 or 200 to $300. I think you can get it cheap. I'm quite tempted to buy the first one if you can find any. It's 2 or 3 years old. I'm not that interested in the Osmo Action 2 or Action 2. They dropped the word Osmo. Not sure why. What were they actually smoking when they decided they want to make this module design? It's breathtaking, yes, but it's just empty vapor gas that will kill you in the end. Sucks balls. Oh no, if I eat banh mi, I'm scared I have to wait for 1 or 2 hours. That sucks. Sucks indeed. Oh, upstairs there's some screening. Some metal screening to stop the birds from entering. Interesting. see some pigeons above. With some CDs. The CDs are not preventing the birds from perching on the metal advertisement thing frame. The only thing that is intriguing about the Action 2 is the necklace design. You put a necklace and it will stay on your shirt. Of course, I'm scared that somebody will tug you and the module will detach and fall on the ground and crack. That's the only thing that is scary about it. Also, you can't like put it on your chest when you're riding a motorcycle because you'll be having something else like a jacket. So it's a bit scary with that magnet design. It's intriguing but scary because it might come off your chest or breast. It's scary, but it's very intriguing, especially when you want to go and take a walk around, you know, walk around town without holding a camera like what I'm doing now. Sucks balls to actually hold the gorilla pod and stuff and talk to your camera. It looks like you're crazy and belong in an asylum. When you have a camera around poking at everybody, feel like a pedophile. How am I actually trying to pronounce words wrongly? Rubber stamp name tags, stationery stuff. Kamsing, Waikom. Last time we bought the tea, and it's not so nice tea from the shop lots. Road. Oh, bananas and cakes and bananas. CKH. It's nice that normalcy has come back. Kintabel Trading, that's the place where we bought some of that, what you call tea, Chinese tea. Lokpo, I think it's called. It wasn't that nice. Not enough flavor. Smells okay, but flavor there's none. Tastes like water, but it's brown in color, like shit. Computer Center, LSP. I'm always intrigued about all these action cams because of the horizon lock or stabilize or rock steady, stuff like that. Because if you look at this camera here, which I'm recording with, obviously the stabilization is from 2013-14, so it's just terrible. It's not like the new action cams like GoPro 8s, 9s and 10s, where they will lock on. They have some kind of like software inside of the camera, and you will just like be rock steady. Those are lovely technology, stabilization technology, which is so awesome. If I were to walk around, you won't actually puke your ass off or puke the contents of your stomach through your mouth or through your nostrils when you're watching it. It does not have that, boat rocking around stuff that makes you nauseous. YouTube. So people can see me recording something with a camcorder, which is what do you call this camcorder? It's a JVC-GZ-E100 from the 2014s. Just came out, everything, maybe not sure about that time, 2014. So this is the second, what should I call it? Second. This is not the first camera. This is the second. I have two cameras, which is the same model. This is the second one. The first one kaputted. So I see other people, they are like walking around. I see my mother there, walking around without any night. Is it? I mean, it's like very stable. I love those things. So the thing that's good about this Action 2 is you just put it on your chest or breast, you walk around, you won't puke, and it's quite stealthy, I think. Only thing is, it does not have any like the camcorder benefits, like what you call it? Shooting very far. I mean, what you call it? Optical. Does not have optical zoom. Zoom. That's the word I was looking for. Does not have optical zoom. This one has like 40 times optical zoom. So if I see something interesting far away, I can zoom in quite nicely. The Action 2 of course does not have that. I think it has it, but it's like I think it's more digital. This one is like analog zooming. The stabilization, see, it sucks balls. If it was the Action 2 or the GoPro 10, it would be awesome. Oh. And the power module, if I were to get the Osmo 2, I won't depend on that square thing by itself, only the square thing, because that one is like 30 minutes. I shoot stuff more than 30 minutes, okay? So I cannot use just the square thing. I have to have like a double ding dong. And the necklace thing, I hope it supports double ding dongs. And of course the battery is okay, it's 3 hours long. Cost, I'm not sure whether they sell it individually, because they did not have any SKUs for the battery just by itself. How much would that cost? Yeah, well, since it has modular design, I hope the China factories will crank out something cheaper. 3 hours is okay. I'm not sure. I think it's only for 1080p. Since the modular design is like for 4K. 4K is kind of cool, but the goddamn 4K costs a lot of space. 1 minute will be like maybe 10 gigs. That's super crazy. And for shooting long videos like what I do, in a single video for YouTube, it's like capped at 125 gigabytes. So I can't have like 2 hours of 1080p. I mean, I can have 2 hours of 1080p footage in one video. I can't have 2 hours of 4K. It will be my maximum for YouTube would be roughly about 30 minutes per video. That 4K will be at 60 frames maybe, or 30 frames per second. But you can go up to 120 frames per second for the Action 2, if I think I remember correctly. That's so long. The one in where I got my shots, it's much faster. This one has nobody at all inside there. God damn it! Must be taking his time putting the vaccine inside a syringe. Should we order now for some food from this? What's the name of that? Chan, is it? See, since I have this awesome camcorder, which has suck stabilization. I can do the zoom on a screen. I can see the screen is double the size of the ding dongs, the modules of the Action 2 of FME. More people around there now, assholes. Should we order now instead of like going there to order? Yeah, called the Action 2 Ding Dong. It's much nicer and more pronounceable than modules. The base Ding Dong only comes with 30 minutes of battery life on a 1080p, whereas it's 20 minutes on a 4K. And if you do or you use the camera as much as I do, the battery will be goners in 1 year's time because of frequent usage. So I prefer if the main module has a detachable battery, because you're not sure when the battery will Kong out. Restaurant Limzi. This is a new restaurant. Never eaten there before. Oh, fancy gift. That's a toy shop. Be cool to go in there and take a look. Do they have whatchamacallits? Bootleg Gundam? Haven't put together Gundams in a long time. My current project is a King Tiger 2 with full interior 135 scale. That took me maybe more than 2 years since I bought it. It's 99% finished except for the coloring. I'm not going to do any coloring because I don't have an airbrush system. I wanna eat some banh mi. Ah, hello. What did he say? No idea. Never mind. It's not important.